Dreams. We all have dreams. Man had a dream to fly in the sky. So he built an aeroplane and flew in the sky. He then decided to go to the moon. So he built a rocket and landed on the moon. We all have dreams. And the question is, how can we be without dreams? What do we need to understand to go there? Well, in order to be with our dreams and understand our dreams, we're going to require information. We're going to require a lot of knowledge and information about our dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need to enter our mind. Now, in order to understand our dreams and really grasp what we're going to do, we need to gather as much information and knowledge to expand our mind. How can we understand how to achieve our dreams without the research that we need, without the invention and exploration of our dreams? So, we do that by reading books. We do that by listening to music and watching theatres and plays. Also, we get to understand our dreams further by attending discussions, seminars, such as TED Talks. These all help propel our minds to understand our dreams further. But not only that, we're also going to require, to share our ideas with our friends, our families, and our fellow colleagues to further develop our dream. Now, all of this running about and getting information and growing our mind is going to take up a lot of energy. It's going to require our mind to use and consume energy. And where can we get this energy from? Well, we're going to have to go to our body. Why? Because now we understand, in order to get to our dream, we have to enter our mind and increase the knowledge base. Learn as much as we can. But in order to give the mind energy to continue to understand and develop our dream, we're going to need to be feeding it with nutrition. Now, this nutrition comes from our body. Our body is a place where our mind sucks up the energy to continue to grow. And how do we give our body energy? Well, through the food we eat, the cosmetics that we apply, the fitness program that we follow, and the recovery that we must take particular attention to. I try to do that. I learned about something called dieting. I didn't really like that. It was very temporary. It wasn't really sustainable, and it felt like it's not going to be long term. I needed something better. I needed something that was sustainable and in line with Mother Nature. Something that won't harm Mother Nature. I found out about something called a healthy lifestyle. Now, a healthy lifestyle is where the food we eat is locally or organic produced food. So we eat our greens and our vegetables. We understand what we eat and what we consume. And then, a healthy lifestyle doesn't simply stop with food. It also includes the cosmetics that we apply. We must remember, when we apply our makeup, our deodorants, the shampoo, these all enter our body through the pores in our faces, through the pores in our hairs, and through the pores in our armpits too. Now, all these cosmetics have a lot of chemicals and ingredients that we can't even pronounce. So, in order to achieve that healthy lifestyle, we have to start using cosmetics that are natural, that are organic. For instance, for moisturizer, I started using coconut oil. But before I apply my moisturizer, I exfoliate my face, or I use a face scrub as a baking soda. It really cleans my face, and it's different to the other products that changes the color of your face and really drops my self-esteem. When I use something more organic, I feel alive, I feel rejuvenated. But that's not enough. In order to fully understand the healthy lifestyle, we've also got to apply a fitness program. We've got to have some activities to burn off the excess oils that we get from our food. Not only that, fitness is actually pretty therapeutical. It releases our mind from all the tensions that we have in our body. So, I love horse riding. So I do horse riding now 3 times a week and swimming. And we all love something to do. And if you do the sport that you love, it doesn't just feel like exercise, it's also fun. So now I'm eating good, and I'm applying the right cosmetics, and the fitness programs that I do is something I enjoy, and I sweat out all the excess oils. But there's one element that I always sacrifice in order to achieve my dream, and that is recovery, or in a sense, sleep and taking time off. We always sacrifice sleep because we want to do that extra work, or we want to work really hard. But without sleep, without recovery, we can't go to the next level. We can't really achieve our dreams because we're weak and we're tired. Our moods become, oh man, I got mood swings. I can't be bothered listening to this lecture. But with the sleep and time off, I get to be busy with my mind. I get to further dream the dreams I want. So that's where we're up to now. To know our dreams, we entered the mind. In order for our minds to develop and grow, we need to enter our bodies to get the energy. But that's not enough. Where does our body, how does our body come alive? What brings our body to life? Well, the soul. Yes, the soul is what brings our body to life. It's something we can't touch, nor feel, nor see. It's a source of energy that transforms our body from being lifeless to full of life. It's our element of uniqueness. It makes me be me and you be you. What's more fascinating is the soul transforms. It changes in shape. Who I think I am, my soul becomes. Think big, dream big, and your soul will take you to achieve big. But it doesn't only stop there. Now we understand that the thoughts we have in our mind require energy that comes from our bodies through the power of transformation of our souls. We need our mind, our bodies, and our souls to understand ourselves internally. Now that we understand ourselves internally, we can appreciate the external factors. Because how do we feed our mind, body, and soul? We understand we get energy from our bodies for our mind. We understand that it's the soul that keeps us alive, but they all need feeding. Well, in order to feed your soul, the belief in the divine power is what you need. For me, I concurred that I need religion. It provided the answers that my hungry soul was looking for. It taught me what morals and values I should stand for, the difference between right and wrong, who God is, and what my duty or my role as a human being is towards humanity. For others, the divine power is the rule of law and order, while some consider good and bad. I do good today or I do bad today, and that's sufficient for my soul. Yet there are others who consider meditation, simple 10 minutes with yourself in the morning or whenever, and they feel in sync, they feel harmony, they feel their soul is connected. Now that's feeding your soul. You're also going to be needing to feed your body. And how do we feed our body? Well, we feed our body from this planet, right or wrong. We need the food that we get from this planet. Now, since we decided that a healthy lifestyle is more sustainable, we're going to need to live in a healthy planet. We're going to make sure that our planet provides us with healthy food, organic cosmetics, a place for fitness, and a time to sleep. Our planet needs to be healthy. It needs to not be polluted. We have to stop wasting the resources. Not only that, we have to make sure that our planet is somewhere strong, somewhere clean, somewhere where we can build our dreams. Because how can we build our dreams on a planet that is destroyed, right? But that's not enough, because now we also have to feed our minds. And how do we feed our minds? We know that feeding our souls is through the belief in the divine power. Feeding our bodies is being in sync with Mother Nature. But feeding our minds is fascinating. Because our minds is fed from other minds. It's fed from other fellow human beings. By sharing ideas, we feed our minds. Sharing ideas and discussions with other fellow human beings helps us to grow and develop. Talking and communicating with each other helps our problems disappear. Working and living together helps us build companies and communities. And from there, we bring our dreams to life. I took it a step further than that. I started talking with a lot of people and mixing and interacting. And I started with mixing with people who are similar to me. I was like, yeah, we do the same thing. Interesting. Then, it wasn't really developing my mind. I wanted to go deeper. I started to look for people who are not the same. People who are strange and different. People who don't come where I come from, who walk differently and dress differently. And it's there that I found where my mind really grew. It's there where the stories that we shared really fascinated me, and the perspectives were totally different. I started to search for the differences in people and took the similarities as a bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to understand our dreams and fully grasp what we need to do in order to go there, we need to understand the concept of infinity. Through our minds, our body and soul, and the relationship with divine power, nature and mankind, we're capable to take it to the next level. We're capable to be unstoppable. Nothing will stop us then because we know who we are. If you remember that scene from Iron Man where he finally wore his suit and he started to twist his hands and he's like, whoa, I'm something different. That's because he understood internally what he was. He understood the relationship between his mind, his body and his soul. And then the external factors that we just mentioned, the divine power, nature and mankind. He was ready to save the world. He was ready to achieve his dream. Before I end, I just want to share something with you. Back when I was young, a friend of mine said this to me. He's like, Bill, I'm like, yeah, mate. One of us makes it. Oh, we were ambitious young people, by the way. We really wanted it from the start. He was like, Bill, I'm like, yeah, mate. If one of us makes it, all of us make it. Today I realize with all of you, that's so very true. Ladies and gentlemen, to infinity and beyond. Thank you.